You guys have probably seen this RV tech, and he's got some good advice as a tech. I think he's actually pretty smart for like air conditioners, furnaces, things like that. Then what happens is these techs kind of fall out of their realm. So like when you have air conditioners and you have furnaces and things like that that need to be repaired, that's a little different than actually doing a roof system or sealing a coach. So all the information they get of how to repair and how to fix, again, the air conditioners and appliances and things like that, that's all coming from the RV industry and the manufacturers, because obviously they designed it. So they know if there's a component that's bad on your air conditioner, furnace, etc., right? But when it comes to roof systems and sealing your coach, what they're doing now is just going off of the narrative of the RV industry, which is wrong. Everything the RV industry is telling you about how to seal a roof is wrong. I'm going to show you here how to seal a roof the proper way. Some people can't afford to come into my shop and they've got these small problems, and I'm going to show you, but I'm going to show you what everybody is doing and why I don't like it. So
if you haven't seen part one already,
he's got a couple of parts here, and what he's going to do, you can see there's self-leveling there, and he's going to show you. I'm going to lower this.
Demonstration that I made. This mini roof is just
okay, all I do is just lower it down. But this is the lap sealant that he's using. If you go to Dicor, you can go to their website. There's no warranty on this product at all. And then he's going to explain how to go around this plastic plumbing cap. He's going to go around and do all this. And I'm just telling you, these products are wrong. They're not going to work. So you may get a little bit of time out of them, but the longevity, you're not going to get long-term results out of this. So basically what he's going to do is take this butyl putty and he's going to put it on the back. Don't use this either. This is junk. All of this is junk. These systems, the narrative is designed for it to fail, because if it did work, you wouldn't have to keep doing this. You shouldn't have to do all this maintenance on your roof. You know, that'll dry out. Though that butyl tape does not stop leaks. I have showed that on videos more times. There's plenty of videos on our RVRoofInstall.com YouTube channel as well. You can, and on our Facebook page, you can go see, but see how he's putting that on there. Once you poke a hole through that stuff, that's it. It's done. There's a hole there. It's not like it seals up and seals back around. So you don't want to do that. So we're just going to move along a little bit and see. So he's just doing a mock-up here. That's all he's doing. He's going to show that he's going to come back around and he's just going to slobber all this stuff on here. All right. And then after a while, this stuff will crack. So in the product, or the Dicor product, is called, it has a lot of petroleum distillate in the product. And the petroleum distillate is much like when you get fuel or gas on your hands. It's that slickness that's built into this product, and that's what helps give it this little bit of viscosity where, you know, it's fluid, it's a caulking, right? But that has to gas off, and you'll notice when you put it on there, you'll start seeing a bunch of little pock holes. You may even see a bubble up. That's because it's trying to gas off, and meaning that it's trying to escape from the actual product, and it leaves those pock holes. When it leaves those pock holes open, the UV light gets in there, and then the UV light creates it to crack, and now your leaks are back. So now if you called them and said, hey, this is what I got, what do you think they're going to tell you? Put some more on. And I joke on my videos and I say, the only one's putting more on is a moron. There's something wrong with that system. I've been doing construction for 42 years. I've dealt with a lot of different adhesives and caulks and sealants and so forth, and all in different applications, commercial applications. I've never seen a caulking that can't last, you know, much more than a few months like this stuff does. So I highly do not recommend it. Now, that other product he's using right there, he's going to try and use that along the edge, and that's what they call the no sag. And this is, again, he is probably a smart guy for, again, tech work for sure. A lot smarter than me on it, I'll admit that, because I don't do tech work, and I'm not going to give advice on it. But one thing I do know is how to waterproof and how to do roofs and how to do rebuilds. You know, but if you ask me to, you know, to repair your air conditioner, I'm probably going to send you someplace else. It's just not my wheelhouse. But they're just spinning the same narrative, and, you know, you just don't want to do that. So let me show you a better way to do all this. Okay, here's a product right here called Superflex. This Superflex has a product called Heptane in it. That's the active ingredient right there, Heptane, right here, okay? And what that does, or Heptane rather, it breaks down products. That's what it does. So you can see right here, it's going to break down rubber. Now, it is compatible with certain rubbers, but rubber is a polymer, and there's a lot of different types of rubbers. There's also a lot of different types of plastics. That's just another issue, but that's what polymers are. There's just a lot of them. Caulkings are considered a polymer. But anyhow, this particular one right here, you can read right there for yourself that it's generally used for dissolving rubber raw materials to create rubber solutions, basically, to break them down for processing, for production of rubber products and adhesives. So, it's important to note that heptane can attack certain plastics, rubber coatings, and potentially cause swelling and degradation. This is the swelling that you're seeing in the die core. You're seeing that as well. And that has petroleum distillates in it. And that basically, heptane is a form of petroleum distillate. So this is what's happening to your roof, and why a lot of people say, hey, I've got an issue with it. It's starting to swell up and so forth. They go, that's normal. It's not normal. It's the product that's causing it to break down on purpose. That's why you'll see a lot of these campers, they will have in the front, the roof will blow off, because all that lap sealant that's on the front that they put on there has disintegrated and basically thinned out the structural integrity of the membrane. So now it can't handle, the pull of the wind that goes over it. People think wind, when it goes over a camper, it's pushing down. It's not. It's pulling up like a vacuum, like a vortex. So don't use these products. Don't use these self-leveling. These RV products, in my opinion, are a scam. They're all designed to fail. They're all designed to stay in your wallet. So when they do fail, their answer to your problem is put more of it on. That's ridiculous. So it's essentially debt slavery. It's their cash cow. It's their cash cow. I'm going to show you how to seal a roof.